And you know what that means. That's right, it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack. And it's interesting because I go to various websites to be able to find out what is coming when it comes to food and drink in the stores. And one thing that had my eye immediately was this video for today. I'm a big C4 guy, and I've become a big C4 guy, and I like the collaborations that they have done with various other brands. The Starburst comparison and the collaboration with Skittles obviously made me realize that C4 knew what they were doing when it came to partnering with a famous brand. Fun thing about this famous brand, this is a famous brand that I have never tackled officially on here. Now, granted, there are things that taste like this brand that I have done on this channel numerous times throughout the last couple of years because it seems like that flavor is something that they want to recreate, but they didn't really go all in to like brand with it. Now, GNC did, but I never did videos on those. So there's no videos that exist. As a matter of fact, when I type the word inside the actual search bar of video details, like basically when you're like checking your YouTube channel and seeing like, okay, let's type in a keyword. And I typed in this keyword and nothing came up. And I was like, I haven't done anything with this brand until today, after all. So yeah, basically C4 decided they wanted to partner with a candy brand. And this time they chose Jolly Rancher. And Jolly Rancher is actually a brand that has become extremely popular, and it's a flavor that is very known by everyone. As a matter of fact, it's literally the time right now when you're not getting this video, but when I'm filming this video, we are 2 days away from, so needless to say, all of the trick-or-treaters are most likely going to be getting at least a few handfuls of this candy. So C4 realized the popularity of Jolly Rancher and they decided they wanted to partner with them to create a brand new energy drink. Basically, standing on the backs of what they did with both Skittles and Starburst. So yeah, exactly what they did. And they went and found 3 different flavors. Now it's funny because if you look at all of the internet websites, you're talking about the most popular flavors of this specific candy, the ones things that are missing would be cherry and grape. So that tells me that there might be a second round of these down the line, but then again, you never know. They went all in on the Starburst flavors and they nailed all 4 of them, but now obviously the only ones you can find in stores anymore are the most popular ones. And the one like I want, which is orange, I only can get on Amazon, which I don't mess with. And lemon is long gone. The only thing that stays true is, of course, cherry and pink, because those are the most popular ones. Now, cherry and grape are not in these, but there's a ton of cherry and grape energy drinks, and C4's done several cherry energy drinks, but they picked 3 flavors, and what I'm doing with research, it basically tells me these are the most popular 3 flavors that this candy brand decided they wanted to have, and that's the reason why the 3 are here. So we're going to start with green apple. So green apple is a flavor that it could be really hit or miss for me, honestly. It's not really something I would normally gravitate towards, but for some reason it does work sometimes in small doses. So yeah, this is the green apple can. It's got C4 energy you can feel. You got all the Jolly Rancher branding around it with all the candies. It's got 0 sugar. This is a performance energy drink, as you would well know. 200 milligrams of caffeine. There's no artificial colors or sugars we mentioned before. It's got enhanced endurance. It's helped to fight fatigue and power, muscular endurance, whatever that means. It's tested and certified for pro athletes and collegiate athletes. Got explosive energy. So it's 15 calories in this can. No juice, by the way. 220 milligrams of sodium. Good Lord, that's a lot. No total fat, less than a gram of total carbs, no total sugars or added sugars, no grams of protein, 400 milligrams of potassium. This is great. I'm sure it probably will help you with your sunburn too. Vitamin B12 is 6 micrograms, and of course, I'm kidding. So we're going to try it, see what it tastes like. But it's funny as I talk about the flavors of this candy, it's kind of like green apple is one that I see all the time when I see the candy bowls, whenever like doing horror nights and everything like that. When I see candy bowls, these are ones that I see pop up quite a lot. All three of these flavors. So yeah, it makes sense why they're the most popular, and it makes sense why that's the reason why C4 partnered with this brand to create these three flavors. So we're going to try it on camera. Got the Cinemark glass. No surprise, it is a clearer color. Smells like green apple. Let's see what it tastes like. There's a difference between bitter and tart. That is very tart. Tart works for me. Bitter does not. That's why the face happens in like the Red Bull videos that you probably got a couple days ago. Needless to say, I really mess with this, like big time. I dig it a lot. It's really good. And it tastes exactly like what you'd expect a liquefied green apple Jolly Rancher to taste like. And it is fantastic. Absolutely great. It's exactly what you're expecting it to be. Oh, it's even better when you sip it. So the thing is, it is just very well done. Collaboration knocked it right out of the park. Good job, C4. Other flavor, which would be watermelon. Various candies, of course, around. This one also has 10 calories. There is no total fat, total sugars, or added sugars, or grams of protein. Also no carbs as well. There is 40 milligrams of sodium in the watermelon flavor. No juiced, 20 milligrams of potassium, and 6 micrograms of vitamin B12. Has everything else we just mentioned before. 200 milligrams of caffeine inside this 16-ounce can of watermelon awesomeness. We're going to try it. It smells exactly like a watermelon Jolly Rancher is supposed to smell like. Yeah, they're exactly what they're supposed to be. They're liquefied versions of Jolly Ranchers. And oh my gosh. For me, it'd be the weakest one. But it's because I'm not necessarily a major watermelon guy. Like I said before, I've talked about like Sour Patch watermelon. I love that. Like regular watermelon flavor, not necessarily the biggest fan, but it's okay. Take it out of the can. It's got that weird Jolly Rancher taste that is very unmistakable when you're actually having the candy itself, or any variation of Jolly Ranchers. Needless to say, it does knock itself out exactly what it's supposed to be, but it's going to be easily the weakest one for me, because my favorite one, even though it's funny because you do research and you realize that the most favorite flavor is watermelon. Interesting. But yeah, my favorite flavor always has been, and always probably will be, blue raspberry. Love blue raspberry. This is the one I'd always grab for in the candy bowl. 100%. All the time. Every single time. Always grab the blue raspberry because I've always been butthurt there's never been an orange flavor. Everybody knows I love my orange. Can in the way. Cup in the way. Anyway, so we got the blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. So needless to say, there's also 10 calories here. There's no total fat or sodium inside there. So yeah, there's no sodium in this whatsoever. No total carbs, no total sugars, no added sugars, no protein, 600 milligrams of potassium, and 6 micrograms of vitamin B12. So yes, 200 milligrams of caffeine. There's a lot of zero in this. Like zero everything, basically. So yeah, zero sugar on all of these. But yeah, this one is my favorite, and I'm going to try it and see what it tastes like. Pop it open. We're going to pour it into the can, or the container. Ooh. Yep, if you've had Jolly Ranchers before, you know the unmistakable smell of the blue raspberry, and immediately that permeates from this glass. I don't know why I'm saying can. I've said can like 3 times. This ain't a film festival. Let's try it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is excellent. And you know, if you've ever had a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher, that it has a very, very distinct taste to it. It's unlike any other blue raspberry that exists anywhere for any branding of any kind, like ever, they knocked it out of the park. They 100% found the actual flavor and they made it work. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna try it out of the can. Oh, these are hard to find. I'll shoot with you right now. If you want to get them, they're just now showing up in 7-Eleven. I found them at a random Shell gas station that was down the road from the KFC I frequent. But they seem to be something that pops up in like smaller mom and pop gas stations. But yeah, the fact that I saw them the other day in 7-Eleven, at least I saw the blue raspberry one, needless to say, it made me confident that I can say that they're going to appear very soon in your local stores if you want to try them. If you are a fan of the Jolly Rancher brand, or if you're a fan of C4 and you want to see what the collaboration tastes like, it's exactly what you're expecting it to taste like. Just phenomenal. 100%. Very excited I get to drink these for the final weekend of Halloween Horror Nights 33, because they will be my drinks when I do my park walk before I go to work every single day to attend my Goblin Picnic. That being said, that's going to be your Sip and Snack for today. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack versus and the other regular segments on the network, feel free to shoot me an email, surrodisney@gmail.com. And in the meantime, if you like what you're seeing, then subscribe and click like on the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Lots of content coming, a lot of AJ content, Ashley content, a lot of my content's coming back, so you never know what you're going to see on Popcast Network. That being said, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching, and until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.